You know, we were one of the original tenants of One Summit Square when it was constructed, I think in the mid-'80s, and that had been our home for a long time, and that was we call it traditional law firm, kind of dark and enclosed and mysterious, and we thought we wanted something very different than what the traditional approach was. So we spent a lot of time and energy thinking about and researching about how we could build a 21st century law firm.
We really thought that Weigand was a true partner for us to take our vision for this project, which was somewhat outside of the box, to reality and bring our concept to fruition.
Weigand is one of the great contributors to this community and its growth. It's very important to me, it's very important to our firm, the success of this community and the vibrancy of downtown Fort Wayne. And just walk around and you can see everywhere you go Weigand's footprint on this community.
When Carson Boxberger interviewed Weigand Construction, they made it very, very clear to us that their space was not going to be your conventional, traditional attorney's office that you would see in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
I think what Carson Boxberger wanted to do is create a different experience for their attorneys and their clients when you walk off the elevator. I think it starts with the big arched wall, the radius wall. And I think once that welcomes you into the space and then you kind of get a feel with the openness, the glass, the unfinished floor, unfinished ceilings, you know that your experience is going to be different at Carson Boxberger than other attorneys' offices.
This space does a few things. It represents who we are in terms of a hierarchy, in terms of what we believe about our people, with natural light, with having all the same size offices, with using a lot of glass, really being very people-oriented.
Some of my first thoughts after looking at the drawings and plans were it was just going to take a higher level of coordination. So subcontractors needed to be more involved to identify some of these tricky details early so that we didn't have an issue later.
Their people on the ground here were excellent, and never did we once feel out of the loop on this project, surprised or confused by anything that was going on based on their excellent communication.
Well, I think there's benefits in Carson Boxberger and Weigand Construction having similar values. Both of our firms are very philanthropic. I think we're both very interested in our community development.
It's great to see, and I think it's part of why we really feel connected to Weigand, because we share a similar value in promoting the community and benefiting the community and seeing our community flourish.
You know, we have a lot of great relationships and our city offers a lot of great talent, and but from the beginning Weigand really stood out that they cared about this project.
The most enjoyable part about working with Weigand was having a contractor partner who cared as much about your project as you did. This is our home we're building, this is our calling card, this is our business, this is everything we do. Weigand cared as much as we did about the results here, and that was, you know, a really special experience.